guys, today I'm going to show you how to do a beachy wave sort of thing using a curling wand. I have another look that I like to do with my traditional curling iron, but I'll post another tutorial on that later. But I've been getting a couple of comments as far as my hair is concerned and how I've been wearing it in these past few photos I posted, which I'll post on this tutorial. So if you want to see how to get this beachy wave, then keep watching. What you're going to need is a brush, obviously. You want hairspray. You can do a couple of clips if you need them, like hair clips to hold your hair out of the way. Your curling wand. This one is a little bit smaller than an inch. I almost think it's like ½ inch, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. And then a hair tie. So to start out, you're going to just take your hair and you want to kind of section it to leave just like a bottom section. And you're going to tie the rest of it up. So just pop it in like a bun on your head and be good to go. There. And then what I like to do is spray. Excuse me. Not too much because it is a beachy wave, so you want a hairspray that's going to hold, but it's also going to be flexible. So I like to start with the back section and grab something a little bit bigger, like an inch, maybe a little bit more. Hold your wand down and wrap the hair around it once, leaving about this much left. You can actually even do it so you have about a little over an inch left. Kind of just do it the one-time deal. Because this is your bottom section of hair, so if you don't have a ton of wave throughout that bottom section, that's totally fine because you're going to have your whole top layer of hair covering it, which you're going to do more waves in, if that makes sense. So you'll wrap your wand more times in the upper sections. Now you want to go in the opposite direction that you just went and wrap it around, leaving a little bit at the end. I think the cool thing about this is it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, you kind of just put those waves in it, and it just, I don't know, something about it works. So you're going to take your hair that you have pinned back. You need to get a whole nother section of it. So just take it through like so, and take it through like so. Okay? Separate all that jazz. And then you're going to re-stick this back up. So this next layer is where you can go through and wrap it 2 times. I'll show you. Okay. You obviously want to section that on each side of your head, giving yourself kind of equal amounts on the sides of the head. Separate it from what you've already curled. It should be pretty easy to see the separation and not grab your same hairs. Brush through it, spray it, brush through it again. And then this one, you're wrapping twice with some leftover action at the end. And again, you can pull it down if you want it a little bit shorter. Okay. Then you grab the next section. And you can make your sections as big or as small as you want to. There's really no rhyme or reason. It just depends on the size of wave you want. So if you want smaller waves or just more action going on, take smaller sections. Like this last one, I'm going to separate into more small sections and go opposite way. Pull it out a little. A little more. One, two. I'm going to pull it down a little more. So you have about this much, a little over an inch. Okay, so that's what that should look like so far. Then you're going to go to your other side and do the same thing. You like that? Okay, so this is kind of what you have for the bottom layer. I know it doesn't look like much, but when everything comes together, it'll look like a little something, okay? There's that so far. So we're going up to our top section. Take some more hair. This. Section in the back. And then this top section, kind of need to figure out what to do with that bad boy. That's when a clip could come in handy versus like the hair tie, but you could totally still do the hair tie if you want to. Okay. So your final, well, this isn't exactly final, but we're near the end. Your final section is going to have 3 loops with 3 roundabouts on the curling iron. Take your section, the back. 1, 2, 3, and pull. Look at that little Jewish curl. Okay. Sorry, I have a little bit of a dry scalp, so I'm trying to get that handled. Okay, so then you're going to brush through your last section. Get it all smooth because you don't want like super frizz. This one you can just like kind of section on your own, just doing smaller areas. And depending on the length, because if you have layers, you may not have enough to do 3 or 4 loops around. So just kind of judge it on what you got going on. Like this one, I can do a little bit, like almost 3, like 2.5 loops around. I forgot to spray this section, but that's fine because you don't want it. Hairspray isn't super crucial for this thing unless your hair doesn't hold curl well. 1, 2, redo, guys. So this is what you look like. You look like a little innocent, just sweet little child. But the key is to let the curls cool. If you mess through them, if you like go through them while they're still hot, it's not going to give you the results you're looking for. So let's let them cool, and then we'll handle business. If you want to go through and like spray them again, you can, but I don't really like to do that because then it just, I don't know, it's just too much hairspray for like this natural wavy look. So I'm kind of feeling, for the most part, they're cool. There's one that's a little warm still, so I'm going to kind of just let it do its thing. And the trick is when you flip what you're going to do is flip your head over. When you flip your head upside down, you're going to run your fingers through each curl, and then you'll flip it back. Okay, this feels pretty cool. Okay, so let's adjust hopefully you guys will be able to see. Do you see me? Okay. So you see how I'm kind of doing fingers through the curls, just like that. That's the best way. And you're not totally, brushing makes it all frizzy, so doing your fingers is better. And then you flip it back. Oh, snap. And then you do the same thing through the top. Sorry about my shower, it's kind of gnar. I don't really like the way that thing looks. Then just go through. So you see you have your section at the bottom that's still kind of straight. And then to get it more like beachy, parting it in the middle is kind of cool. If your waves are like big like mine, they'll fall eventually, but it's okay to have bigger waves. And this is kind of like how it looks. If you have any like Kendi oil from Alterna, or what else, Moroccan oil or anything like that, argan oil, you can take it and you can like kind of rub it through the hair, which I actually have some. I'm going to do that. That's that. Pretty much that's how I get the wavy be curly thing going. It's personally, I like my hair better when I do my curls, but this way is actually a little bit, it's a faster thing if I just need to get out the door. It's a quicker deal. So I usually do this if I don't have the time to do the curls. But I'll post pictures, and that's the look. So thanks for watching. Bye.